Hey guys, welcome back. Let's continue. So today we are gonna start Lagrange's first order PDE. So basically this will be of the form PP plus QQ is equal to R, where P, Q and R are again functions of x, y, z. And remember, small p is del z by del x and small q is del z by del y. You need to remember these because they will come up in the chapter again and again. So what we are going to do is first we are going to form something called an auxiliary equation. So this is fixed. It is dx by p is equal to dy by q is equal to dz by r. The second step, you're going to equate any two of these, for example these two or maybe these two. Equate any two such that a third variable gets cancelled. And the third step is find two independent solutions. That will be u is equal to c1 and v is equal to c2. So you can write it as phi u comma v is equal to 0, or maybe u as a function of v or v as a function of u. So let's try a question. For example, y square z by x times p plus xz times q is equal to y square. So if you compare this with pp plus qq is equal to r, you can see your capital P is y square z by x, and your capital Q is xz, and your capital R is y square. So your auxiliary equation becomes dx by y square z divided by x is equal to dy by xz is equal to dz by y square. So now if we group these two, we can see that z will get cancelled. So let's take this x in the numerator. X dx divided by y square z is equal to dy by xz. So this z and this z gets cancelled. So now let's cross multiply. X square dx minus y square dy is equal to 0. Now what we're going to do, we're going to integrate this. So the integration of x square is x cubed by 3 minus integration of y square is y cubed by 3 is equal to c1. Integration of 0 is a constant. So now what you can do, you can take this 3 to this side because we don't need it. We can just write 3c1 as a new constant. X cube minus y cube is equal to 3c1. So instead of 3c1, you can write a new constant. So let's write x cube minus y cube is equal to c1 is equal to u. Remember, this c1 and this c1 are not same. You can just write c2 if it confuses you. So this is our first function u. Now let's find one more solution. As you remember, we need two, u and v. So let's find one more solution. Let's see what else we can group. Okay, so if I group these two, my y square will get cancelled. Remember guys, just look at the equation and see what is getting cancelled. So let's group that. So it becomes x dx divided by y square z is equal to dz divided by y square. So your y square and y square gets cancelled. X dx is equal to z dz, or let's write it x dx minus z dz is equal to 0. Now again let's integrate this. So x square divided by 2 minus z square divided by 2 is equal to, let's say, c3. So again let's take the 2 over there. X square minus z square is equal to 2c3, which you can write as a new constant c4. So x square minus z square is equal to v. So your first solution is u and your second solution is v. So you can simply write phi of u comma v is equal to 0. So you can write phi of x cube minus y cube comma x square minus z square is equal to 0. This is your answer. Now let's try a slightly different question. P minus 2q is equal to 3x square sine y plus 2x. So your auxiliary equation becomes dx by 1 is equal to dy by minus 2 is equal to dz by 3x square sine of y plus 2x. Don't forget this minus sign, guys. So capital P is 1, capital Q is minus 2. So this is your auxiliary equation. Now let's club these two first. So minus 2 dx is equal to dy, or 2 dx plus dy is equal to 0. Now let's integrate. So 2x plus y is equal to c1. So this is your first solution. Now for the second, let's try these two. So dx is equal to dz divided by 3x square sine y plus 2x is already c1, so you can write it as c1. So this makes it easier for us because we can take this as a constant. So 3x square sine c1 dx minus dz is equal to 0. So let's integrate. 3x cubed by 3 sine c1 is, minus z is equal to 0, is equal to c2. So x cube sine y plus 2x minus z is equal to c2. So your final answer is phi of 2x plus y comma x cube sine of y plus 2x minus z is equal to 0. So this is the final answer. If you guys have any doubts, drop them in the comment section and I'll answer. Thank you.